if you want to have your own animated created avatar story time video, the link will be in the description below with my email address.
I'm pregnant. Honestly, I was in such shock. I didn't say anything. I had like a million things going through my mind. Yeah, I talked to him and he says he wants nothing to do with it. He has no responsibilities. Like, this is not his problem. This is my problem. And I was just so confused because I just didn't understand how Michelle had gotten into this, because it just didn't really go with her personality. I mean, her boyfriend didn't go with her personality either. And that's what she needed to do to make her boyfriend happy and to keep her man around. But it happens. I mean, it happened to my literal best friend. I also asked her if she told her parents, and she said she hadn't, but that she wasn't planning on telling them because she was just gonna get it taken care of. I thought she should really tell her parents because, I mean, there was no actual way of doing what she wanted to do. I mean, it wasn't legal, so you had to do it kind of underground, and that could have really bad consequences. So the next day, Michelle didn't come to school. I just felt that it was also wrong because no matter what would happen, a life would be affected. No matter what. I mean, there was just no right decision there. And I just felt that all I could do was watch and try and help my friend and support her. But my feelings or my thoughts didn't really matter. They were completely irrelevant. So then Saturday comes around and I get a call and it's Emma. And Emma is like frantically crying. I couldn't even understand what she was saying. But then she tells me that Michelle is bleeding a lot and that she didn't know what to do and she was just so stressed out. Could I come over? I was like, girl, I'm not a doctor. And honestly, I couldn't come over. I had been to Michelle's house like 3 times that week. There was no way my dad was about to let me out, and definitely not out on the Saturday. So I told her, you have to tell her parents. I mean, this is serious. So I did end up telling Michelle's parents and they rushed her to the ER. I mean, I'm assuming that when you have such a big problem, like you have your daughter that's like bleeding, when they tell you the reason as to why she's bleeding, you're probably in a big shock, but you're just more focused on getting her to be okay. I don't know, that's just my assumption. It was pretty bad, but the baby ended up being okay. And I think that made Michelle kind of re-examine things and just think about what she wanted to do with her life and with the baby and everything. And she ended up having a beautiful baby girl. Let's call her Kiki. But honestly, life for Michelle was completely different after that. I mean, Dave was never in the picture. They're not even in contact at this point. He is not part of Kiki's life. He was not there when Kiki was born.
Let's go! Wow! Here we go! Woohoo! Woohoo! Mamma mia! I'm tired. Okie dokie.
And you know, I don't feel like Michelle has had it easy. She ended up leaving school. She did not have her senior year with us. And the senior year for us, like where I went to school, was a year where you had a lot to do, where you had to like apply for colleges if you wanted to go to college. Most people that went to school with me did not end up going to college. I mean, I went to college. I know for a fact Michelle wanted to go to college and she didn't go to college because, you know, she had responsibilities. She had Kiki. And I think the reason why they ended up taking her out of school, because I think I said that they took her out of school, was of course it was hard, you know, having the baby and everything, but also people were just talking about that so much. It was like,
ooh, that's a girl that got pregnant.
So yeah, that's the story. I'm not really in contact with Michelle anymore, but you know, last time we talked, I know for a fact she wouldn't change Kiki for the world. I mean, she's so happy being a mom, but still, I mean, it was a hard thing to go through.
Shout out to Mar for the story time video. The full video of her version will be in the description below. If you guys can share this video, hit the subscribe button. This took a long time to make, just like these future videos. I'm a one-man army doing this all by myself. If you want to support the channel even further, I do accept donations. That's in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.